Welcome to bulking for huge, I'm talking massive, phenomenal gains. I'm talking, if you understand this, you can bulk 5 kilos in a month. If you go really hard, you can bulk probably 7 kilos or 14 pounds in a month. I'm talking, this is bulking the real way. Everyone, every gym expert, you want muscles, you want to bulk, this is the video that will transform your relationship with bulking forever. You do realize that the bulking is mostly just putting on fat. And because you have a lot of energy, you have more energy to go to the gym, right? I'm about to snap your perception around bulking, because most bulking is just an excuse to get fat. But you've packaged it, and the gym experts have packaged it in a way that it makes you feel like you're progressing, which you're not. But the problem is the mirror even shows that you're progressing. It actually looks like you have bigger muscles. I'm going to give you what you need to know about bulking, what you don't need to know about bulking, and what you will never ever listen to about bulking again. Firstly, so you don't get fat. Second of all, so you can actually build muscle and have it look good and not look like a piece of shit. Straight up. Let's talk about it. By the end of the video, you're pretty much going to be a bulking expert, so buckle up, let's go. Bulking. What is it? Bulking, really simple. You eat more calories, right? More energy than you use throughout the day, right? I'm using the amount of energy throughout the day, from walking to riding my bike to going to school to going to work to exercising, and I've overeaten some calories to put on some weight. Now, generally speaking, most gym people will say that because of those extra calories, if you're working out your muscles, those extra calories will go to your muscles. Here's the thing. Muscles grow really, really slow. And that's even if you're an expert muscle worker. Let's say I've gone to the gym 7 times a week, exercised for 2 to 3 hours a day. I've punched it. I have gone very hard. And here's the reality. I mean, I've had thousands of people do it. Thousands of people that are coached. It's simply muscles take a lot of time. You would be an insane person, amazing, maybe just new to the muscle game, if you were able to put on 1 kilo of muscle a month. That's 2 pounds a month, which means half a kilo every 2 weeks, which means 1/4 kilo every week. 1/4 kilo is half a pound. It's about 250 grams. 250 grams of calories is about 1,500 extra calories. 1,500 extra calories of the week that you need to eat to be able to use that all to muscle. 1,500 calories is only 200 calories. 200 calories is just 2 teaspoons of oil extra. Just 2 teaspoons of oil extra. Bulking is not good, because majority of the time when you bulk, you're not just adding an extra 2 teaspoons of oil. You're not just adding an extra 1 banana. You're not just adding an extra half a protein bar. You're adding, oh, well, now I can have a burger. Now I can have chips, which is an extra 600, 700 calories. So 200 of that's gone to muscle, and the rest of it, do you know where it goes? Straight to the fat. Very simple. So your bulk turns into a fat. Bulk to a fat. You're getting fat. I know the truth hurts. I know. Bulking is fat. But what do? You can't gain muscle if you don't, you can't put on muscle if you don't overeat the calories. No, incorrect. That's rubbish. It's been disproven by science hundreds, thousands of times. It's incorrect. It's rubbish. And the only reason people say it is because they don't have control over their food. Because they don't have control over their food. If you look at bodybuilders that will cut down right to a really lean level, to an unhealthy level, what will happen is they've been disciplined for so long that eventually the rubber band snaps and they're like, oh, now I'm bulking and eating KFC. No. You've missed out so much on food and your body's craving food so much, you can't have any discipline. You don't have any discipline and you're just using it as an excuse to shovel food into your face. You're not bulking. You're not bulking. You're putting on fat. So look, long story short, you can eat your maintenance calories. Your maintenance. Maybe even a little bit under. Because, let's be honest, it's pretty difficult to be exactly certain on the calories. Even if you read the calories on the back of a nutrition label, between the same product, there's not exactly the same amount of calories in it, right? It's more or less the same, but 10, 20, 30 calories off here and there, 10, 20, 30 calories off here and there in every meal of one of your 5 meals, and before you know it, that's already a 200 calorie difference. So start with your bulk eating at maintenance or a little bit below your maintenance, and you'll probably still be in a tiny bit of a surplus. As in a surplus, as in you'll be eating a little bit more in calories. That's where you start. And lift weights. And remember, the example that I used is a person that's like really good at lifting weights. That's like expert level, ripping their muscles, tearing them. And the muscle is like, oh my God, I need to grow. But look, even if you're eating under, your muscle grows from protein. If you have enough protein in your body, enough protein running through your system, and we'll get to that in another video. But if you have enough protein in your system, the muscle will still grow. Even if you're in a deficit. This is good news. You don't have to put on fat when you bulk. You can stay feeling good in your body, looking good in your body, and still put on muscle. The thing that you have to realize, and this is where bulking kind of goes wrong, is muscle just takes a long time to put on. You can spend 12 months putting on a lot of muscle, and your body will look a little bit different. A little bit different. But if you bulk, here's what happens. Because of all the extra calories, because you're kind of inflaming your body, your muscles get inflamed. They fill up with more water. So you look and you think that you're putting on more muscle than you have. But it's not the case. You're not. When you eat more carbohydrates or you overeat calories, your body literally swells up. Carbohydrates, more of them get stored into your muscle. More of it holds on to water. You've got more sodium in there. It holds on to water and it puffs your muscles up, and they look and even feel. They'll feel bigger. And because they'll feel bigger, you'll be like, ooh, I am huge. I am putting on muscle. Yay, yay. No. Muscle takes a very long time to build. I gave you the precipice of the precipice. To put on 12 kilos of muscle in a year, that is like a godsend. That is like you are Jesus reincarnated. Try 6 kilos a year. That's not bad. If you've been gymming for a couple of years, 3 to 5 kilos a year is good to put on of muscle. Which means that's only an extra 50 calories a day that you need to eat in a bulk to use for your muscle. And as we said, even the labels, they're not perfect. They're always going to be a little off. So you simply just can't go off that. The message is if you have convinced yourself that you need to bulk or that you're bulking, you're lying to yourself. You are getting fat. It's not for muscle. You just want an excuse to eat. I love you. I appreciate you. I've done this. I've seen everybody around me do this. It's a lie. You're just going to get fatter. It's that simple, and then you're going to be like, oh my God, now I'm fat. You've seen it. You've seen it all over social media. Oh, my bulk just got too much, now I'm fat. No, you overate and you got fat. Don't bulk. Let it go. Bulking is getting fat. Focus on protein. Make sure you're getting enough protein, but we'll discuss that in another video. We don't want to bamboozle your brain. One concept at a psychological time for your perception. I know the truth hurts, but you know what I say? Motherfucking be better.